I am Krofis, and today we are going to be playing one of my favorite games that I still have yet to beat. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man is created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily, the main villain of the series. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man, known as the Robot Masters. But, ultimately, it is up to Mega Man to save the day. And you know how we're going to do it? With badass music. Seriously, this game is all about the awesome music. And we're gonna do it on difficult because we're ballin'. And we're gonna do Airman first because he's a piece of shit. No one understands how easy he is. But before we get started, I need to prepare myself with the controls. I have died way too many times fucking up. Okay, that was a very close one. No, you don't get to live. Jump. Here. That was a very close one. Why isn't there anything coming out of the other one? Oh. Jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, man! And here we go again with the clouds. I really do not like these clouds. If only for the fact that it's jump and shoot, and then you have to try not dying. Seriously though. Falling to death, not fun. I don't see why people complain about this part. This is probably the easiest of this. This is the easiest segment of the actual stage. It's all about timing. If you don't have timing, you're going to die. Very much. Alright, we passed the checkpoint. And that would be evil if the developers decide to put some pit at the end of the cloud. But again, we're going to use timing. We're going to make it so that one then raises its spikes before the other. And we're going to jump! That was a very close one. Jump! Those fan machine things, arguably the worst part about this stage. Especially with those birds. Those birds are the bane of my existence. Those birds lay very evil eggs. Eggs I do not want to have as part of my balanced diet. And this is the reason why I say the fan machines are probably the most evil part of the stage. I'm sorry if I just stopped for a moment, but I can't believe that machine guy clipped out of existence. Alright, we got to hit the boss room. It is time to fight Airman. Like I said, he's not very hard, but the thing people don't really get about is you have to dodge. Okay, sometimes you can't dodge, but that's okay. Because then, you just sit here in this corner and just shoot at him. And look, I didn't have full health, I took a lot of damage, but without dying, I managed to beat his stage in one run. You can do it too with practice. In fact, I fucked it up a couple times before this, but that's beside the point. Now, we're going to get one of my favorite weapons, the air shooter. And we're getting a message from Dr. Light. Item 2 completed! Get your weapons ready! Okay, that was just really bad. That was a bad impression of me trying to be a constipated person. But, anyways, we got item 2. Let's move on. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna take on Flash Man. There's no reason not to. We're just gonna kill him. There's going to be no problems whatsoever. The one thing I don't really like about his stage is well, if you stop, you just slide. But this stage is not that hard. In fact, if you wanted to, you could easily beat this stage as your first. You can easily beat Flashman as your first. And I can't believe I got hit there. This bot is annoying beyond belief. And you can actually get health from killing the robot suit. Don't ask how or why, but you just can. No, I can't do that. Ah, crap, I missed those two giant elves. But we still got this one. Which I did not mean to. Ah, that was wasted completely. And if you don't know what item 2 is, well, I'm just going to show you what it is right here, right now. It's basically a jet that slings you horizontally. In future games, it will become the Rush Jet. Because what is cooler than having a cool item that you can use to slide across the way? Having it become a loyal dog that will follow you everywhere you go. And that was monster clipping. The best thing about this game. You can clip a monster out of existence, but at the same time, if you clip it out of existence and come back, they will come back and they will kill you, and you will feel bad, you will not like it, and they will kick your ass every time. And yeah, I'm gonna botch up this life. See, Flashman is not very hard. I didn't even have half health. Oh, I only had less than half health, and I got him down to half health just as easily. Granted, I wasn't really dodging his movement, but whatever. If you know what you're doing, you can easily beat Flashman without taking damage. Second life, beat him. And now it is time to beat the stage. Or just leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. Now, we are going to get Flashman's special weapon. The Time Stopper. Very useful. And, as a bonus, we're getting another message from Dr. Light. Item 3 completed. Get your weapons ready. Okay, I have no idea how to make a consistent voice for anything, so if you guys are wondering why I have a different voice for Dr. Light now, that is the reason why. Inconsistency. And now that we have the Time Stopper, we're going to take advantage of this, and we're going to kill it, Quick Man. He may be fast, but he's not fast enough. Not fast enough for Mega Man. And we're going to show you what item 3 is. Basically, it is this thing that climbs up walls. And just as you saw it, I used it to get that free health, that free life. Because we all know lives are good. You want another life. You just want to make sure that everything goes smoothly the next time if you fail. Because you all know that fucking up is not fun. That was a very close one too. Free life, E-Tank, everything's good in the world. And now we've hit the checkpoint of this map. These fire guys, you guys will make them your best friend. Seriously, if you ever fuck up this stage, and I'm using an emulator, because it's just that hard and I don't have an actual NES console. If we just take into practice that clipping thing I explained earlier, you can just use it to recreate these guys, and then fill back up your time stopper in case you messed up or died in the process. Because once you die, well, you're stuck with the amount of flat time stopper you had. Hold on, I'll be right back. And now we're back. Through the power of editing, it may have seemed like I did not leave at all, but I did, because my computer, it was going to die. There was no way for me to save it if I didn't get my charger back. But anyways, we're gonna continue this grind fest. Now we got full health. Now I feel like we're balling enough, and we got a free life as a result of our patience. Alright. Because I'm using an emulator, I'm just gonna make a save state here because this part is a piece of shit. Wait, I don't even remember how. Just hold on a second. Alright, we're gonna try this. Oh shit! Okay, that was really bad. I forgot what the jump button was. Let's try this again. Now the key here is you don't want to use your time stopper immediately. In fact, you want to draw out the time you actually need your time stopper to its maximum. If you can, do not use your time stopper at all. Use it when it's only necessary. And there was another large energy that I could have gotten. And that was this. No! And we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna try and do this again, because we are cowards, and we are afraid of failure, and we do not like it when we lose. And it happened again. And we're back again. Seriously though, this stage, just this part of the game, made me rage so many times. And we're gonna stop time. We're gonna do it like Dio from JoJo. And if you don't know who Dio or JoJo is, look it up. It is on the internet. You can find everything on the internet. Here's my life. And now time moves again. We're screwed. Hold on a second. Got more energy. We're gonna stop time again. We're gonna run away. And we made it to the part where everything is all okay. Sort of. Alright. So the thing about Quickman is, unlike... You do not want to move any farther back from here than you have to, because that happens, and you do not want that to happen. You will die. You will not like it when you die, because you'll have to start all the way back at where... it is just not worth it. I should have just continued, but I was a fool. Alright, the thing about Quickman is, his weakness, Flash Stopper, generally speaking, most people will not have max time stopper by the time they reach his stage. And he takes a lot more energy than hell just to take down. In fact, I may have to use both of my... Wait, let's see. Yeah, I only have 2. I have 4 lives, but it doesn't matter, because we're going to try and use the air shot. And we're going to hope this works, because I don't have a backup plan. Huh. Air shot actually works. We're gonna give ourselves some more health. We're gonna go back. We're gonna... Okay, let's try out the Mega Bust. Alright, seems like the Mega Buster was much more effective. Why we didn't use that from the start? I was scared for my life. But, now, we're going to get my second favorite weapon of the entire game. And that is... Wait for it. The Quick Boomerang. Yes, Mega Man gets a shade of pink, but that pink is a testament to his manliness. That pink will save your life. That pink is something you do not want to mess with. Like Kirby, except much more deadly. Alright. This stage's gimmick, it has... well, I have no idea what to call these tapes. But they'll drag you. You don't want to be dragged away. You do not want to get pushed into those things. You definitely do not want to die. Also, if you can't see my sprite, I have no idea why it does that. It might be a recording bug, but... Also, you might be wondering why I don't just jump over those chains. Well, here's the thing. If I touch those chains, I'll die. And you may be wondering to yourself, why did I switch? These drills that will pierce the heavens, and my life. Actually, these things were not made to pierce the heavens. These things were just made to kill Mega Man. These things will end your life. That is why you want something that will take care of these things, no problem. And as you can see, you can fire a lot of quick boomerangs, and very little energy is actually used. So I like using this in place of the Mega Buster sometimes. And now I'm just doing horrible. Alright, we're gonna switch it up to item 2 because there is a free life somewhere close by. And I want to get that free life. Jump! Here it is. We're going to go on. We're gonna jump. Skip along. Now we're gonna do a little different, and we're gonna run to the left. And now we're gonna run to the right again. Alright. You can actually beat this guy with your as your first boss. Metal Man is very tough. He takes a lot to put down, but he is not unstoppable. He is something like Airman. You think he's hard, but he's not. You can take him down, no problem. He's a joke. Not really. But because he's Metal Man, you know he's a baller. You know he's a tank. You know he will take more than Airman because he's not made of air. And those things. I hate them with a passion. In difficult mode, you hit them once, they'll send their fragments after you. And if you touch those fragments, you die. But the second time you attack them, those fragments will not split off. They will... God dang it. Alright, I'm just gonna hug this wall. I'm gonna take this E-Tank. I'm going to use item 2 once again, because I don't feel accomplished in my jumping power. And we're just gonna jump across these things because we don't want to touch them and end their lives. And because I don't feel like using an E-Tank here, I'm gonna show you... I'm going to die against Metal Man on purpose, but I'll also show you pretty much how he fights. This boss tracks your jumping. Every time you jump, he'll jump with you. Also, he's not that hard. As you can see, I barely got him down to 2/3 of his max health with Mega Buster. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you use the Quick Boomerang. It's not his weakness, but I find the Quick Boomerang to be very effective. Huh. You know, Quick Boomerang may be his weakness. I've never actually tried that. But I like using Quick Boomerang just because they're boomerangs, they'll come back, they'll hit him. It won't be like the plasma shot if you miss. And we're going to get his special weapon, the Metal Blade. And that'll be it for now. This is Krofis Plug. We've taken down 4 of the Robot Masters. We're gonna save the next 4 for another time. Stay tuned for more.